Hi, I'm Josh Jordan, and I'm the manager of the MakerSpace here at Swarthmore. I have always had a shop in my life. This is something I realized after I had finished graduate school. And the thing that kind of ties most of my experiences, both professional and personal, together. My family owned a subcontracting business in media. I worked on the side as a glazer and a contractor throughout undergrad and graduate school. After I graduated, I found myself working in a small fabrication shop that was also architecture and design. Doing those two things at once, sort of both making things and designing things and teaching, have all sort of unified into what I do now. You know, making and makerspaces, I think more and more have become a common currency of students who might be arriving at the school. I meet a lot of new students here who had makerspaces at their high schools, which is a pretty novel thing. When we talk about the Swarthmore makerspace, I think the exciting part is really to leverage the strength of the community that's already here. This sort of seriousness of the students toward their academics and their kind of extracurriculars as well, which is kind of what we try to do here, is be that bridge between the straight academics and the kind of broader liberal arts idea of you doing almost anything that you can imagine here. That, to me, is the thing that I'm personally most excited about here, is kind of landing in this community that already has such strong connections and seeing what a makerspace, a fabrication shop, can be when it has that community behind it already. The first thing that you can expect at the Swarthmore Makerspace is your fellow students and community here. We have a fleet of about a dozen student techs who are trained to be stewards of the space, to take care of it, but also to teach and share the knowledge base here. So really, what I would say on the broadest level you can expect here is to have your questions explored when you have them. You can, of course, also expect to find a fleet of equipment that will assist in making you things, from the digital equipment like 3D printers and laser cutters to the more sort of physical or analog equipment like a traditional wood shop like you may be familiar with. Although I would argue that those lines are blurring more and more, and that's kind of part of what we try to do here.